And Juby's. Yeah. Mine too. Huh?
Monday. Good morning. Welcome to a new vlog. It is actually the third week of school, and I obviously wanted last week to kind of be like my full week of school, getting into routine, starting curriculum, getting a feel for behaviors, getting a feel for classroom management, and just everything. So last week was a pretty busy week. I think it's safe to say that I really love third grade. Obviously, the first few days of third grade and the first few days of school in general for any grade, very hard. I remember one day, I think I came home and I was just like so flustered and overwhelmed, and I just started crying to Brandon. And then after that, I went to a workout, felt better. After that day, every day has gotten better and better and better. Just starting off with high expectations and learning what third graders need. I understand that they are basically second graders still, so it was a lot of unlearning some old habits, like how to sit at the carpet. We're not laying down, we're not talking whenever the teacher's talking, we're not talking at the carpet whenever others are talking, things like that. My partner teacher and I have gotten to a really good groove of like how we're gonna divvy up our work. So right now, this is kind of what our plans look like, and this is just a shared document that we use. We have some standards up here, and then I am in charge of math and my team teacher is in charge of like doing the ELA stuff. So this is kind of what we're working with today. We're already on lesson 6 of our Amplify. Here's my book here that I go off of, and I just bring this down to the carpet with me. I have all the students sit at the carpet. I'm sitting in that pink chair, and basically I just read it off and I use the slides, and there's always a picture that goes with the reading, so it's been really fun for my students to see a picture and then for us to read the story. It's a really fun story, kind of like folktale like, some funny things that happen, some serious things that happen, but lots of great discussion. We're actually gonna be starting our iReady diagnostic already, and then today in math we're gonna be doing 3-digit numbers. We already took our very first quiz on Friday over place value and rounding. Every single morning we have a journal. They have a math journal on Mondays, Math Mondays, and then Tuesday is an opinion. Wednesday we have grammar. Thursday we have a little bit of a narrative, just because later on during state testing they will have to write a narrative, so we're trying to fit that stuff in early on. And then a little SEL journal. We're also going to be doing small groups. As you can see, this is much more organized than I've ever been, but this is just something that's working for us. Yeah, I don't take any credit for the organization because that is not me, but I do appreciate it. So I'm going to pull up my slides. So in our Amplify curriculum, we're not doing any like spelling or anything like that, but there is always like a vocab word. And so we've been writing in what we'll do is we'll write the word, the definition, a synonym, an antonym, the correct part of speech, and then use it in a sentence depending on what we're reading that day. I display it on my smartboard, and then I also use my document camera for the rest of it and just give students time to copy it down. I've noticed that it does take them a little bit longer to copy things down. So I've been trying to be really patient and then just understand like where my students need a little bit more time. We've been doing some phonics in here too. My team teacher, she made some foundation slides, and that's kind of where we'll be working in our small group as well, just focusing a little bit more on that, and then doing some orthographic mapping. I'm very, very new to that kind of stuff, so I had to ask all the questions, but it just feels nice getting in the hang of things. What am I teaching? How is the order gonna go each day? And it's been very consistent in what we're doing, so that is helpful for everyone involved. And on the days that we don't have specials, they are very, very long days, and I feel it, the students feel it, so I've been trying to incorporate some more brain breaks in those days. I just need to make sure that accommodations are on for some students, that I can get students into their laptops. That's going to be a whole process too. We need to... Look at... Thank you, Oscar. Nice job pushing in his chair. Thank you. Don't mind me, I'm using my front camera, but I just left my workout class and I forgot my camera at school, which is fine. If you don't leave your class red and glowy, what did you even do? Wow, today was a crazy busy day. It felt like the first day of school where I was constantly giving reminders today, and it's probably just like the reset of coming back from the weekend and all the things. And then we had our diagnostic today. Getting logged in took a while. I knew the logging in was going to take a while because even though they have their usernames and passwords, sometimes it just doesn't work out. Like spaces end up happening or misspellings of their name, all that stuff. So it was kind of hard getting everybody on the same page at the same time. So we got at least like 15 minutes of diagnostic in, which is, I still call that a win because it's 15 minutes. And I forgot to pass out homework today. It was such a busy day. Hello camera, hello people. I left you here at school yesterday and I ended off with my workout yesterday, which was, it was fantastic. It was all I needed. Like truly, it's been a few weeks in 3rd grade, and I can say that I do love this grade more than I liked 5th grade. Not saying that I didn't like my kids, I just like the grade level innocence of the kids still, that they still want to sing and like that kind of stuff excites them. I feel like 5th grade, they're at that point where they don't respond as well to you anymore. I mean, they do, but it's different, I guess. And that was my main issue with 5th grade is like, they're going into that phase that I just don't want to deal with. Today's slides, I have our journal prompt, what they need to do, and then a question for the carpet and reminders. Today we read more of our ELA readers, and the students have really been liking what we're reading so far. And then we took a little bit of our diagnostic for reading. Then we did some math. We play a video that goes with the slides for the day or this lesson for the day, and it's really fun. They actually love this video. They were reciting it, so it was really fun. I got a cute video to post on Dojo. Did a little bit of our diagnostic afterwards, and then we had lunch recess. Did some independent reading. Students first read on their own for about 15 minutes, and then I read part of Wholes, and then we just go over some expectations before we go to music. And then today is Tuesday, so we have a little bit of art to do and finish up. So it's been a good day. Yesterday we started diagnostics. They're logging in, and fifth graders even took a long time to log into their computer, so I knew 3rd grade would also be the same. So I printed off their login cards. It was much smoother today. Yesterday was very busy. My friend Megan on Instagram, she's always more to learn on Instagram, but she has great resources. She's also a 2nd grade teacher, but she shared this filing system yesterday where basically students will find their number and then turn in their work into their number slots. That's something that you obviously teach them at the beginning of the year. So basically when it's time to grade or return things, everything is already in their number slots instead of finding things, filing it yourself. It's kind of one of those systems that is already done for you once the kids get a hang of it. So I really want to try that. So yeah, our daily routine during ELA is we read in our Amplify books, and I read down to the carpet. There's a picture displayed on the screen, and then right after that we do our vocabulary word for the day. It's always a word from our Amplify. So today was forage. They fill this out as a class with me. And then after that we do a little bit of foundations, and we did blends today, talking about common and proper nouns. We moved into our Airbnb this past Sunday, and it's been so amazing. I think I'm gonna be sad leaving it. We got to do dishes, I get to cook, I made pasta, like all the things that you take for granted of being in a house and stuff. It's amazing. Math has also been really going well. I noticed that obviously I need to tweak some things since I'm teaching 3rd grade now. But basically what works for us is that we all come down to the carpet and we listen to that song or a video that plays, and that helps us warm up a little bit, and it gives students time to settle in and then get engaged. Then everyone comes down to the carpet with their math book and pencil, and we're doing a whole group lesson, and then I have students come up and put in some answers, fill in some answers. I do dojo randomizer to get students to participate. That has worked. I feel like anytime we're at our desks, it gets chatty or we get distracted really easily, so a lot of our lessons are at the carpet, but I try to switch back and forth. Like if they're doing their vocab, they go back to their seats for that. Otherwise, it feels very unfocused, and I have a much larger room. It's just much easier when we're close and together down at the carpet. Obviously it's the normal exhaustion of being at school, but it wasn't the same exhaustion that I've had in 5th grade, just from like attitudes and the personalities that are there. We were finishing up our self-portraits. Some of them are done, some of them aren't. This is kind of what they look like so far. This is my best friend, my speaker. It's so great and loud. Thank you, Sharon, for this. All right, I'm gonna get my nails done after school today because they have been so long, and like, when they get jaggedy and rip off and then they stick in your hair, that's at that point. So I cut them, some of them last night, just so I didn't have that like pulley feeling. So yeah, one of my students made me this sensory bottle. I thought it was so cool. Ooh, I'm making this oven dump and bake oven meal. It's like the ramen noodles, red curry paste, peanut butter, chicken, what else? It's like a red curry, peanut, whatever, and you just dump the ramen noodles in and mix it all up, chili oil, and you put a few eggs on there and you bake it, and I'm so excited to do that. Let me know if you guys want to see the Airbnb. I'll try to show a little bit at home. If not, just know that I was busy, of course. I'm about to go, leave now so I can make it on time just in case I need to grab the girls. Brandon's been grabbing them in the afternoon if he gets off on time. Let's go. Also, I got a new bag, and I've always carried my green ginormous bag that's from Cotton On. I think the brand was Typo. Loved it. It was very large, but I kind of wanted something more like compact, just so I can set things in and organize it well. I just threw everything in, and that bag was getting so dirty. Like even if I washed it, it just was permanently stained from like oil spills or coffee stains, whatever. So I got this one. This is a medium size. I'll link it if you guys want it, but I'm getting the large size. I got it sent today. I'm returning this one because I think it's too small, but it's super compact, organized, so I can put my lunch. That's why I got the large. I want to put my lunch water bottle. I carry the girls' stuff in there in the morning, and I wanted something that's just like more put together. The green one was just like getting stretched out to the max. And yeah, this one has been great. Great quality. I love that I can rinse it off. Pockets here, magnet closure. We just started reading this afternoon. They love it so far. Good morning, happy Wednesday. I got the larger bag. I love it so much more. I fit my lunchbox, the girls' water bottles, mine, and yeah, I got it in yesterday since I ordered it right after I realized that my bag was too small. There's that. Last night, I obviously didn't get to vlog. You guys have to try it if you like red curry. But anyways, you basically take an oven-safe dish and you put like chicken broth, chicken stock, red curry paste, peanut butter, all that good jazz, a bunch of spices and stuff. You whisk it together, and then you throw like a packet of ramen noodles on top of this like watery, pasty mix. Bake it in the oven. Oh, and I added chicken too, so I added that to the bottom. Chicken, and then you put it into the oven for 20 minutes covered, and then you take it out, and then you put 2 fresh eggs on top, bake it for another 10 minutes uncovered, and it was like this delicious, I'll try to post the recipe, but I found it on Reels, or just type in red curry paste, red curry peanut butter dump and bake. Yeah, it was super easy. Kind of a lot of prep though, I feel like. But obviously you can tweak it to whatever you like. I got my nails done. I got like a sky blue. When I asked one of my students to pick out the color and she said light blue, so I got light blue. I can't wait to show her. I need to show you guys my outfit because I wore this outfit last week, but I was so busy I never even got the chance to take a picture in it. And I don't know, I love a good comfy cozy set. I want to live in some sets this pregnancy because it's so easy to put on. I just need to go get some more. And I found this one. This one is from Marshalls or TJ Maxx? TJ Maxx. It's from TJ Maxx. It's super stretchy tank top, very like fall colored. It kind of has like that scrunchy material, like emerald green kind of tank top, but it's a perfect transition for fall. Pockets, very stretchy. I don't think it's gonna fit the bump like forever, so I'm wearing it now while I can. Here's a little bump. Pockets. I am wearing Birks today. Put my hair in pigtails because my hair was kind of dirty and it was like on day 3 of curls. But since packing for the Airbnb, I didn't really like pack every single thing that I wanted or needed because either I forgot or who knows. Like I feel like I'm missing articles of clothing that I packed. Like I'm missing my jean jacket like throwover that I love. I have no idea where it is. But anyways, didn't pack a shower cap. It's Wednesday, it's a minimum day, so it's gonna be a good day.